we go from Denver. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Broncos now. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. They begin the drive with Williams. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass.
Behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that it's me. I'd be real cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Got his man, it's Dulcich. He's got the first down and more than that. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
What an excellent end result for the... decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down.
And Williams is in. Touchdown, Broncos. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Chris Nagar now for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From the 10. And able to get this across the much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. Yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's one where you probably give the ball carrier a bit of a mulligan, right? He's going to go there.
Yeah, you can almost see his brain turning over from our perspective. Just pull your foot in the ground and go, except there was no place to put his foot in the ground, and there was no place to go. No room to roam.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there, keeping the toes in.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the...
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, the last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Second and 9 now from the 21. Here's Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That play might not seem like much yardage-wise, but when you're looking at maybe having to go 3 and out and punt the football again, it becomes an important conversion. Now the question, can they keep it going from here?
On 1st and 10, it's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Holding, offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. They'll give it to Samuel. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Something looked weird there up front. The offensive lineman, it looks like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, every play design has a huge element of trust that everyone's going to do their job. But if one person does it and you have a breakdown, everything goes to rumble.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Purdy now to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 2nd and a yard. Purdy sets up to throw again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
It's showtime, baby.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Wilson. Finding Williams on the check down. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. Down inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Who's going to make a play, baby? Let's go, man.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando and the EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, a look at the next-gen stats for the Niners in that first half. And there's not much to speak of in terms of passing efficiency. But in a tie game, they know a few tweaks could make a big difference going forward. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one taken just inside the 10. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On third down, it's Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Get somebody get it. What's the deal, dog?
Here's a give to Samuel. Ooh, with a juke. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On first down, this is McCaffrey to about the 26 here.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Purdy. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer.
Now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go along.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best players you've got to the top performers you have, they try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Wilson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They'll have good field position at midfield following the turnover as they start with a 1st down here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Purdy off the play fake. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Purdy from the gun. Caught on a slant. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Show 'em what you got.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. McCaffrey, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Broncos 7.
A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Denver getting set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield, and it's third down. To throw again is Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patrick. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
But you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for that passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Now Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Wilson will throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos. Russ able to connect with Cortland Sutton there. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Yeah, Brandon, that was the first step, but they still need to find a way to get the ball back.
Exactly. They still need some help here, don't they?
Oh, without a doubt. They've got to go out and get a stop and make sure they get the ball back for their offense for one last push.
An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Debo. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Debo. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And well done here. That about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Finding Sutton and brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. And the only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled inbounds, that clock is moving. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.